In today's breaking story, Donald Trump's Oval Office meeting with the Canadian Prime Minister has already ended in disaster. That's right, once again, Donald Trump's attempt at being diplomatic has fallen flat. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, for Donald Trump and his administration, they pretty much have a disaster to deal with every day. For one, the Epstein disaster.
Let me ask you something else. There's been public reporting that Jeffrey Epstein showed people photos of President Trump with half-naked young women. Do you know if the FBI found those photographs in their search of Jeffrey Epstein's safe or premises or otherwise? Have you seen any such thing?
You know, Senator Whitehouse, you sit here and make salacious remarks, once again trying to slander President Trump left and right, when you're the one who was taking money from one of Epstein's closest confidants, I believe, I could be wrong, correct me, Reid Hoffman, who was with Jeffrey Epstein on multiple occasions. And the senator sitting right next to you tried to block the flight logs from being released. Yet you're grilling me on President Trump and some photograph with Epstein? Come on.
The question is, did the FBI find those photographs that have been discussed publicly by a witness who claimed Jeffrey Epstein showed them to him? You don't know anything about that. Okay.
And Donald Trump's government cuts continue to hurt virtually everyone and everything.
I have a chart I prepared earlier. If this were a cooking show, I'd say I prepared earlier. And just the green is what the Chinese National Space Administration is planning. The red and yellow is what the U.S. is planning to cancel. Now, everybody, the first Trump administration was all into space. They were going, we're going back to Mars, we're going to do these things.
Space Force.
Yes, well, Space Force, that job had to be done. Understand that the NASA is a civilian administration, but its relationship to the military, of course, is stronger and stronger. And for you students, the Space Shuttle bay, the cargo bay, was configured to handle military satellites. But all that aside, you don't want to cut NASA funding, and you don't want to cut NASA space in half. It will just end these programs, and this will lose our international competitiveness. And if we stop looking up and out, what does that say about us? It's not good. Whatever it is, it's not good. And it's certainly not consistent with how the United States has gotten this far.
And now Trump's Oval Office meeting with the Canadian Prime Minister has ended in disaster. That's right. Take a look at today's top story.
Concerned about the delays at airports, and how do you see the shutdown lately?
Oh, sure. I mean, they're all Democrat delays. There are delays at the airport. That's standard. And again, this is something that every day we put forth a bill. It's just a continuation. It's a very simple thing to sign and very simple to do. And I really think that these are people that I think they have nothing to lose. They have a party that's out of control. They have no leader. Nobody knows who the leader is. I look at people with very low IQs like Crockett, this woman Crockett. I never met her, but she's a low IQ individual. I look at AOC talking about how if they want to negotiate, they can come to my office. She's not in that position to do that. And who the hell is she to say that? And then I watch Nancy Pelosi not knowing what to do. I watch.
Wow, that's really embarrassing, Trump. So much for the United States of America. Instead, you're taking any opportunity you can to bash Democrats, even in front of the Canadian Prime Minister. Can you at least try to show a unified front?
Mr. President, what is Canada giving you in return? If you say Mr. Carney's going to be leaving Washington happy, what's Canada giving you in return?
Well, you'll find out, but I think the people of Canada, they will love us again. Most of them still do. If you say only 25%, I assume a lot of them, I think they love us.
This is perhaps one of the most embarrassing moments, Donald Trump trying to toot his own horn. Yeah, I don't know where he got this 25% number. In reality, only 15% of Canadians approve of Donald Trump. 15%.
And now, and I'm running out of time, but this is many respects the most important.
The merger of Canada and the United States.
That wasn't where I was going. On this.
Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.